Hey, it's Golden Buddha here, back with some more RPG horror stories for your listening entertainment. Today we have a really dramatic post originating from the D&D Green Text subreddit, and whoo, it's a doozy. Roll post. That time a DM decided to have my character gang raped at a session I couldn't attend, so I murdered the entire party and rage quit. Aight, so I was told y'all would like this shit. This is the story of a time I rage quit and took a campaign down with me after a bad DM had my character gang raped for lulz. Me, longtime D&D player invited to a game by my ex. Not me. My ex, her new boyfriend, 3 of boyfriend's friends. My character, a changeling wizard in a 3.5-ish game. It was a weird homebrew hack job the DM had created in order to give his girlfriend super special powers. Her character was so beautiful, we each had to roll to not fall in love with her instantaneously when we first laid eyes on her. I should have left then. That made it so that I could take flight as a 3rd level wizard. This will be key in a bit. The homebrew hack job also had mental illnesses. I had rolled up a changeling character who I thought was very cool. I kept it under wraps from everyone but the DM. He had told me that changelings were distrusted in his world, and I thought it would be fun to roleplay to hide who I was. Unbeknownst to me, the DM had convinced all of the players to take mental illnesses for character bonus. The mental illness in every case? Homicidal racism against changelings. He told them all not to tell anyone else, for better roleplaying. So I missed a session after a couple of months of weekly games, as did my ex. More on that later. I had come back to the next session, and am told, hey, we had a lot of fun. We had your character do a bunch of fun stuff. What happened? Well, my changeling, who had always been paranoid about being revealed, had been drugged at the pub, and then basically forced into using her changeling powers to engage in a mass gang rape by everyone in the building. During the same session, all of the DM's friends revealed to each other that they are all basically members of the clan and want to murder changelings. And of course, because the DM was forcing my character to do distasteful things, and have her change gender multiple times to accommodate more interesting raping, the whole party knew my character was a changeling. Being outed had the consequence of also making the entire party, by his own ruling, homicidally hateful of my character, despite adventuring with her for weeks/months. So we began the next session with them all plotting my death, which was the only detail of the rape session they didn't tell me about. I was actually told that the drugs made my character unaware that anyone knew she was a changeling, which I roleplayed in good faith, even though I was fuming. Later that night, they set fire to the building I was investigating for them, and tried to murder my character when she fled outside. Yeah, that happened. So I managed to escape using flight. Remember, I said it was important. Rolled, quote-unquote, a new character, which, a secret I kept even from the DM, was just the same person with a different face, vowing vengeance. As the only spellcaster in the group, I had superior range over anyone but our ranger, who was the only one clever enough to buy a proper bow. The DM liked to throw boss creatures at players to push everyone to the next level, so I waited for the next one. 2 sessions later, I saw my chance. In a battle against a leprechaun, of all things, the ranger went down. I took the shot. I flew into the air, emptied several lamps worth of oil onto them, and began raining fire on the party, while screaming about vengeance. The DM tried to rule that I wasn't allowed to cast spells while flying due to some magical interference or some shit, but the rest of the party realized how pissed I was, and basically told him to shut up and let us play the fucking thing out. I roasted all of them, high-fived the leprechaun, ripped my character sheet in half, and walked out the door. I'm sure they just pretended like it didn't happen and continued the same characters without me, but damn, it felt good. This was 5 years ago, and I'm still pissed, as I'm sure you can tell. P.S. A bit about my DM's girlfriend, who was my ex immediately before they started dating, and whom I had a very happy long-term relationship and an amicable breakup, which may be why he was such a douche nozzle. Her character was a half-angel with divine beauty, charisma 24, this was 3.5 system, that was level 1. This meant we all had to save to not fall in love with her upon seeing her. She had a split personality, which meant she could change her class between 2 different ones at will. She was granted bonus XP due to her angelic lineage which meant that she started a level ahead of us. The DM flat out informed us that upon meeting her, we all had to make her the leader of the party. The entire storyline was something about a demon prince who she had a vendetta or something against. She also couldn't be knocked unconscious and could continue to fight in negative hit points. I couldn't make this shit up. She was the one who originally invited me to come, and was the one who promised me every week that it would get better. She was not at the gang rape session either, because she was watching a play that I was in. Basically, I think the gang rape occurred because the DM was afraid his girlfriend wasn't really bi, and was going to ditch him to date me again. She actually dumped him not that long after that session and went back to girls, not me. In post. Okay, red flag 1. I don't care how amiable the breakup was. Don't play with your exes. Don't do that. Okay? Just don't. Stop it. Okay? As for 3.5-ish, were you guys playing Pathfinder, or did the DM just make some homebrew bullshit and put you guys in it? Because that's what it sounds like. Because if you guys are playing 3.5 straight, there's this little thing called effective character level, which kind of stops people. It's supposed to stop people from playing like stupid OP classes. So like if you were like to pick an Aasimar as your class, it would say, oh, well, your effective character level is like 3. I know I'm getting the numbers wrong, but so that means you won't hit first level until 3 levels later. Your racial abilities are considered on par with a level 3 character. Kind of. That's kind of the rationale behind it. I'm not gonna fucking look up the wiki and explain it because it's stupid and nobody used it anyways. I've never played in a game where it's been used properly or efficiently or at all. There's obvious favoritism. That's not cool. And as for the whole gang rape thing, that's a big no-no. Usually when you have a character that's absent from a session, just kind of have them in the background. Don't have them raped. Like, it's bad enough when you kill a character when the player isn't there. That's considered like taboo and a big no-no. That's not good. Yeah, that was pretty awesome how you took them out. I'm not gonna lie. That whole setting them all on fire, that's pretty lit. Honestly, I think they deserved it, to be real. Even your ex, for wanting to play some fucking crazy ass angelic thing. Like, what the fuck? You guys let me know what you think about this story in the comments and how you would have handled this situation. And as always, like and subscribe for more content. This is Golden Buddha telling you to stay enlightened.